Hola, it's Gabby here for Crafty Gabby, and today I'm going to make a calendar, like a book calendar, using the cinch machine. I'm going to start several images related to the month, or trying as much as possible to be related to the month. And after I stamp a lot images, about two, sometimes three per month, I'm going to start coloring them with my copy markers. I use for stamping the Memento ink because it's I think it's the best for coloring with copy markers. After I finish coloring the image, I'm going to cut them like fussy cutting. And after that, because I didn't want the white space unless it was a very complicated image, but in this case I didn't have any. And after that, I'm going to go with the borders with the memento marker to make the image look like they are uh, not perfect, but better cut that I did. After that, I'm going to cut with with this rectangle die cut. This is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. I'm going to cut 12 print papers, and I'm going to cut 12 in white. I'm also going to cut 2 more in chipboard. As you see here, I'm showing different papers. Like I say, I'm trying to be as seasonal as I can in every month. After that, I'm going to glue one by one the print paper in the cardstock, the white cardstock. And after that, I glue every single one. I'm going to use my seam machine to open the holes. As you see here, I was practicing where I want the holes for the calendar, and I practiced before in a piece of copy paper. I try this one and I see one hole is missing in the right side, and then I try to move the paper a little bit, and I think now the holes are like too close to the borders, and then I try again, and now the hole is going to be too far from the left, until I find the perfect one that is keeping the 1 inch at the beginning of the top of the measuring on the top. That's what I found. The 5 holes are just perfect. Just practice until you find where you want the holes to be placed. I opened the hole for the 12 pieces, and I going to weigh on the chipboard because I want the chipboard to be covered with the front of the calendar. As you see here, I'm going to glue the calendar. I print these ones in a free print page. You have one that you have to pay, and there are nine, but this one for free are just perfect. I glued them with double-sided stick tape. I think that was easy than the glue because I printed in a paper that was a little bit thicker than the copy paper. And when you put glue sometimes in that kind of paper, it starts getting bubbly and just weird. It's for that I use double-sided stick tape. Now I'm going to start gluing the images in their corresponding month, and also after I finish gluing all of them, I'm going to start adding details. For instance, on the January month, I glue a penguin, and I'm going to add snowflakes all around. And I'm going to show a little bit of each month, but not completely what I do, because the decoration of each month is going to be by everybody taste. I also, when I cover holes in the page, I just run it through my cinch machine again. If you don't have the same machine, you can use the scissor. Well, I call it scissor because it looks like a scissor, but what it's do is open holes the same size of the cinch, and you just measure them with the ruler and open the holes. It's a little bit more work because you have to open hole by hole. Some months are easy to decorate than other ones because in some other month or I do not have stamps for the celebration of that month, like March and November, that I can add in March the St. Patrick Day, and for the November I can add stuff for Thanksgiving, but I do not own as many. I think I do not own anything with St. Patrick. I need to get some of for St. Patrick Day and for Thanksgiving, because I don't remember right now, but I don't think I own for Thanksgiving also. But what I did in March was to add the green color. For April, I was thinking to add the bunny with the eggs, but like I say, I wanted a little bit neutral, that way everybody can use them, because some people don't celebrate those holidays. And I asked just an umbrella and a cloud, because I was remember the April showers bring May flowers. It's for that I add flowers on the month of May. That way, like I say, some months are easy than other ones, and you will see in months like July and August, at the beginning they look a little bit empty, but you will see then I will add more details, and you will see then in the, not in the last part of the video, but almost when the video is finished, you will see that I add different details in those months. After I finish adding most of the details on the months, I'm going to add with my white gel pen a little bit of detail because I was waiting for some of them to be the glossy accent to dry. In this case, the umbrella have glossy accent all over, and I can add the white details while this is wet. Now I'm going to add the word notes in the back of each page because the uh, back of the page is white, and because you can put it in the desk in like standing, you have the back of the month to add some notes. Before that, I adding and I make like a mold to add the words faster without measuring or anything. I just make a paper the same way I did every paper for the calendar, and I open the with the die the words notes, and I'm going to add for every single month this word. As you see here, I'm going to add this for the front of the calendar. I found this paper that have trees, and I like it for the front of the calendar because it's a general image, and I'm going to add a frame with glitter. It's for that I cut it a little bit smaller than the calendar. This one I'm going to tell you the measurements. This one is 3 by 4 1/4, and I add the frame in glitter blue paper that match a little bit of the water in the bottom of the trees. After that, I'm going to cut the 2019 because the calendar is from 2019. I'm going to glue it in top of the image. The calendar is also cut in the blue glitter paper. When I'm finished gluing the numbers, I'm going to open the holes for in the cinch machine. But I open the ones in the front, putting the front up, but for the back I put the white part down because I don't think this hole match from one side to the other one. It's for that I did that. I'm not sure, but in this case I did that to try to match every hole together. As you see here, I'm going to show you how every month look. I'm sorry this video is so long, but it's like you're making 12 cars because you're making one scenery or something for each month. As you see there, for the month of July I add the word jump, and for the month of August I add the sun, and for the September I add yarn around the creature, and here the word shares. That's the one that I didn't do on video. Then I put everything together. When I'm going to add the I don't know what it's called, that theme, I'm going to put the back to the front, flip it like the front sides together. You will see here what I do. I cut 5 of the spring because I have 5 holes in the paper, and then you see that I flip the back to the front. The front of the back is together to the front of the front. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but I hope you understand. And then I just press the spring. If you don't have the same machine, I said again, you can press this with pliers. You can do it with pliers. After that, my calendar book is ready. Well, I hope you like it. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, goodbye.